Are they your favorite now to win the NFC North?
I would say yes. And I know when people first hear that, especially people that aren't Lions fans, they'll say, well, Jeff, you got to dethrone the king, right? The Vikings, the team that won the NFC North this year. And I'll make this point, right? The Lions, second in the division, 9-8, 5-1 in the NFC North. I think that's the most important thing to take away as well. Could have been 6-0 if they closed that game against Minnesota. But on top of that, the Lions aren't a finished product. They're going to continue to get better. They have a ton of assets. They have, 4 picks inside the top 40. They have money to spend. Young players are going to get better. Aiden, Houston, Kirby Joseph, Malcolm. All these guys are now going to go into their second year. Game's going to slow down for them. They're going to improve. So if you look at player development, Jared Goff, another year, hopefully with Ben Johnson. Please, may he return. The Lions, to me, should be favorites because of how they played in the NFC North and what the future looks like for everybody else in the NFC North. I don't see how anybody can make a case to me that any of these teams have a brighter future than the Detroit Lions. I mean, you have two teams in cap hell and a team that's the worst team in the league with a quarterback they're not even sold on. We don't even know if Justin Fields is the future. I mean, you're in the conversation now, should they draft a quarterback? If you're having a conversation if you should draft a quarterback to replace your current quarterback, I don't think you have a franchise quarterback yet. So NFC North, a lot in question. The Lions are the most stable. They got the brightest future, which is crazy to say that, by the way.
That's
Lions
what I'm saying.
Most stable.
It's so weird. It's so weird having these conversations.
I'm not used to it at all. No. But next season, with how they played in the division, I think absolutely they should be the favorite. The minimum next year should be a wild card spot. You should be second, maybe a win or two away from Minnesota from winning it. But at the very most, you should win that NFC North next season, I believe.
Yeah, and it's almost sad that it's kind of by default right now. You know what I mean? It's not like the Lions are competing with a great team in the division. And you want that. Like, as a Lions fan, I want that. I want the Packers to be great and the Lions to be great. And we have that battle at the top. I don't want the only time the Lions win the division is because everybody else is bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because now we're getting into a Jacksonville situation. Now we're getting into when the Texans were winning their division back.
Tampa this year.
Tampa this year, right. And, like, you look at those teams, and yes, they're division champs, but they're not division champs.